Hello everybody and welcome to Easton News. I am a host, Joe Taft.
And I'm the other host, Jack Ryan. Today is Friday, November 17th, 2023. The Easton Collaborative Theater is holding their performance of Little Mermaid Jr. this weekend, November 17th, 18th, and 19th. Journey under the sea with Ariel and her aquatic friends in Disney's The Little Mermaid Jr., adapted from Disney's Broadway production and the motion picture, featuring the enormously popular Academy Award-winning music and delightfully charming book lyrics. Performances will be at 7 p.m. on the 17th, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. on the 18th, and 2 p.m. on the 19th. All performances will be held in the Easton Middle School located at 98 Columbus Ave in North Easton. You can purchase your tickets online at eastontheater.org. Tickets are $15, and when ordering online, you can select your seat, so hurry before they fill up fast.
For those of you who missed out on the Owl Prowl program back in September, now's your chance to pre-register and secure your spot. Space was sold out for the first Owl Prowl this fall, and they're anticipating more crowds again this time around. NRT educator Hannah will lead a guided hike through sheep pastures trails and help uncover the secret lives of these birds of the night. Participants will also get the chance to dissect their own owl pellet, dig through the fur and bones to discover what kinds of animals the owls like to eat. This event will be held on Tuesday, November 28th from 6 p.m. till 7:30 p.m. For more information and how to pre-register, please visit the link below.
Every Monday in November at Bill's Pizza, 20% goes back to Blanche Elementary School when you mention the Tiger Pack.
November is National Novel Writing Month, and the Ames Free Library invites you to come right in. Need a spot to get away while you're working on your word count? Drop in for one or more of the DIY Writers Retreats. They'll provide writing prompts, tools, and resources for you. There's no facilitator for these events, so it's up to you to decide what resources, if any, you'd like to use. Retreats will be held at the Queeset House on Mondays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m., as well as Saturdays at 2 p.m. throughout the month. You can't make it to one of the retreats? No problem. Writers are always welcome at Queeset House during the open hours from 1 o'clock till 8 o'clock on Mondays through Thursdays, and 1 o'clock through 5 o'clock on Fridays and Saturdays.
The family that plays together stays together. To help your family spiritually prepare for the Advent season in the true meaning of Christmas, please join the Holy Cross Family Ministries for their free Advent Family Day at the Museum of Family Prayer. From cookie decorating to musician-led Christmas caroling, this event is the perfect way to spend your Saturday. Feel free to join all day or part of the day on December 2nd at 11 a.m. at the Museum of Family Prayer, 518 Washington Street in North Easton, 02356.
Join Langwater Farm on Saturday, November 25th for a festive and creative Christmas wreath workshop at the farm, led by talented local florist Lauren Hulbig. Lauren is known for her artistic flair and love for nature and organic flower farming practices. She will guide you through the process of creating your own unique Christmas wreath for the holidays. Using fresh greenery and a 14-inch balsam wreath, you will learn how to bulk up and decorate your wreath with a variety of natural materials. This workshop is perfect for both beginners and experienced crafters. You'll leave with a beautiful wreath to adorn your door, plus new skills that you can use for future crafting projects. Classes are 2 hours and limited to 12 participants. Don't miss out on this wonderful opportunity to kickstart your festive season in style. Please note that the class is being held in our greenhouse, so dress appropriately with closed-toed footwear and layers. Learn more at langwaterfarm.com.
Do you know an Easton resident or an organization that benefits the community? Do you or someone you know have a special talent or a skill set that you would like to show off to your community? Well, ECAT has numerous shows and segments that might be a good fit for you. ECAT has always represented the talent and diversity of the people of Easton, and we want to highlight you. You can email info@eastoncat.org to let us know what you want to see on our channels. We want to hear from you.
Did you know that Easton is going to be turning 300 years old? It's pretty old. Well, in 2025, this great town does turn 300, and the Tricentennial Committee is putting together a celebration, and they need a logo to represent this celebration. Yes, the Tricentennial Committee is hosting a contest for the creation of the official logo of the Easton 300 celebration. This contest is an opportunity for the community to come together and participate in the creation of the logo to be used in promoting and celebrating the anniversary in 2025. Entries must be received by November 30th, and cash prizes for the winning logo will be available. For rules and how to enter, please visit easton300.org. Also, the Tricentennial Committee is looking for volunteers to help out in several areas. If you would like to help out Easton in celebrating their 300th birthday celebration, you can email easton300@outlook.com.
The Children's Museum in Easton is off on another journey to Whoville on December 10th, 2023. Although the trip this year has stopovers in Hawaii and the North Pole, it's an all-new adventure with a tropical twist before we meet up with the Grinch and Cindy Lou Who. Along the way, they'll be reminded about the importance of kindness and generosity of spirit during this holiday season. Count on a day filled to the brim with whimsical fun featuring singing and dancing, lots of photo ops, new crafts, activities, and a sweet treat, and so much more. The best part of the day you will be an act of kindness you provide to children across your way to the Pacific Ocean. Tickets are $15 for each adult and $20 for each child, 1 year and up. No discount passes are accepted. Tickets are limited. No physical tickets are provided. Your name will be automatically posted on a master list. This event starts promptly at 10 a.m. and ends at 12:30. It will be held at the Easton Historical Oaks Ames Memorial Hall, just around the corner from the museum on 3 Barrow Street. It's within walking distance from the museum. The event takes place on all floors of the hall, so there's plenty of open space to keep everyone socially distanced. Limited parking is available at the Rockery, Ames Free Library, and the municipal lot behind the CME. The hall is not handicap accessible.
Don't have time to stay up and watch your favorite shows? Like this one? Remember, ECAT has a YouTube channel. Just look up at Easton Cat TV, with the TV being the only capital letters, of course. There, you can find all our old episodes, but turn on notifications to be alerted when ECAT premieres new features and shows.
Last weekend, the town of Easton celebrated Veterans Day with a parade and a small ceremony at the World War II Memorial. ECAT was there to broadcast the event.
Hey everybody, it's Corey Ahonen, former Veteran Services Officer. I am today's parade marshal. Very grateful to be honored and invited here to participate in Easton Veterans Day. You know, we got a beautiful sunny day, a little chilly, but a beautiful day nonetheless. We had a lot of residents come out to support, and Kristen Kennedy, Director of Health and Community Services, presided over the ceremony, did a great job. We had a lot of wonderful guest speakers. And yeah, I was, again, very honored to be this year's parade marshal. You know, my last year being officially a part of the ceremony. It's a wonderful way to go out. So I am grateful for all the residents, all the veterans of Easton. Happy Veterans Day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
My Brother's Keeper invites the public to join for a joyous celebration of their newly renovated Easton facility. On November 24th, 2023, from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., there will be a ribbon cutting that will begin promptly at 4 p.m., followed by an open house. RSVP is encouraged, but not required. For questions, you may contact Amanda Dean, Event Coordinator and Development Associate at 508-297-9050, or adean@mybrotherskeeper.org.
My Brother's Keeper is also looking for individuals to adopt a family for Christmas. This Christmas, My Brother's Keeper will deliver personally selected gifts to over 3,000 families, more than 12,000 children and adults, living in 100-plus communities from the North Shore all the way down to Fall River and the Cape Cod. They will email first names, ages, and gift suggestions for each family member. They ask you to provide at least 4 new gifts per child and 2 new gifts per adult. Sponsors will drop off purchase gifts at the Easton and Dartmouth facilities. Please note drop-off times vary depending on the date of adoption. Please closely review your family assignment for drop-off information. You can learn more at the link below.
After the break, find out who is this week's Pet of the Week.
This is Easton News.
Hello everyone, we're so excited about our celebration and to honor our students and their success.
We're School on Wheels, and we're excited to have over 300 people from the community come out and support our cause. We're raising money for children impacted by homelessness and poverty. So with the funds from tonight, we're able to give over 9,000 backpacks away, tutor over 300 students, and mentor over 100 students each year. We really feel that education is the way to end homelessness, and your support tonight will help us do that.
Hello, I'm Carol Augustiniak Marcus. I am so thrilled about this evening's event. The consistency that these kids get from from School on Wheels is so important. It's like, oh, that person cares about me and is here for me. And we are, because we want to make sure that they're going to be okay.
Hi, my name is Shanteria Crawford, and I am here at the 2023 Gala for School on Wheels of Massachusetts. What I do is I go in along with volunteers and tutor students impacted by homelessness in a local shelter. The theme this year is Inspire Their Future. The kids the past couple of years have inspired me to bring in lessons that are actually fun. They absolutely love coloring and astronaut math, which is not as hard as you would think. What's most important to them is that we are there as often as we can be every week and are a consistent force in their lives. I always get a whole bunch of hugs when I walk into the building, and that is the most rewarding thing right there.
Tonight, we'll be hearing the challenges children impacted by homelessness face, exploring how education and mentorship could help overcome the adversity our students face, and seeing how volunteers and when community leaders get together, we inspire students for a brighter future and help end the cycle of homelessness.
I have the honor, and I'm very excited to present our Champion for Kids Award to Neil Levine.
It doesn't matter if you are beating cancer, and it doesn't matter if you are overcoming the effects of homelessness. The lesson is the same. Accept the things you cannot change, affect change on the things you can, and leave your world a better place. That's not just the message of School on Wheels, but that's a message for life. To Steve and all the people that work and volunteer and donate and teach that lesson every day, to all the people that carry on Cheryl's vision, and especially to all of you who strive to affect change in the world and leave it a better place. Thank you, God bless you, and please enjoy the rest of your night.
So thank you, School on Wheels, for not only giving me someone who loves me for free, but loves me for me. Not to mention all of the other mentors who supported me along the way. And thank you to everyone at School on Wheels to help those support the kids like me.
The Friends of the Elderly annual Family Thanksgiving Dinner will continue its traditional dinner for its 37th year. Local and area residents are invited for a free meal on Thanksgiving from 1 to 2:30 p.m. at the Congregational Church at 17 West Street, Mansfield, across the South Common. This event is open to all residents in the Mansfield, Foxborough, Sharon, Norton, Easton, Plainville, Attleboro, and North Attleboro areas. Dine-in reservations are helpful, and the deadline was November 17th, but they are not required. For more info or questions, you can call Randy Pickus at 508-851-9414, or you can email randyepickus@gmail.com.
Did you know that the town of Easton offers free blood pressure clinics every Wednesday? Well, Easton paramedics will be on hand at Frothingham Hall between 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and Parker Terrace Community Center between 12:30 p.m. till 1:30 p.m. This is a free drop-in service and no appointments are required.
This past Sunday, the Historical Society hosted another open house. This month's theme was honored with Veterans Day. Let's take a look at what they had to offer.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, John.
Welcome to the Easton Historical Society and Museum. Very excited today, and our open house is dedicated to our Easton military veterans and heroes. Around this part of the museum, the south side, you're going to see an awful lot of changes for today for our open house. We've got an awful lot of the portraits and big pictures we had on the back wall. We've got a great shadow box of Bernie Camara right in the left-hand corner. That's absolutely beautiful. We got Warren Moffett with that shadow box right there. I love the one from Steadfast Rubber. That was a handmade one with the eagle and all the folks that worked there that were in World War II. So you look right around the room, you can see we've got George Schindler, and Schindler is the namesake for the VFW. We start off with the Revolutionary War, and we go up to the Civil War. They got a beautiful sword there. World War I, World War II, Vietnam, all the Persian Wars up here with Kuwait and Iraq and Afghanistan. You'll see an awful lot of World War II memorabilia, some pieces in here, but you'll find some great things. I want you to appreciate all those donations and people that have just brought things down to us so we could show them off for today. We've got great uniforms. You're looking right here on the left, and I think we have Frank Carlson's uniform in here. We have Sergeant Carlson. We also have, this is Duke Duhamel's right here, and that was his pith helmet as well?
My uncle's.
Your uncle's, okay. We have, in World War I, we've got Mr. Peterson. That's his uniform. We have right here, that's Gustav Peterson, I think, yeah. Ragnar Gustav Peterson, that's his portrait right there. That's his gloves. So we're kind of loaded with everything, and thank you to everybody that came and brought some great pieces to see. But I think the real stars of this open house will be our speakers.
The Are You OK free telephone calling service provides peace of mind for both the individual and their family. The program provides reliable, daily phone assurance and the security a person may need to maintain their independence. The program is designed for seniors, disabled persons, and shut-ins living in Bristol County. The Bristol County Sheriff's Department will make a telephone call to an individual's home at approximately the same time each day. If no one answers, the Sheriff's Department will call back shortly. If no one answers the second time, the Police Department will be called immediately to check on the individual's status. Enroll at 508-994-8932 or toll free 888-809-8932.
Now it's time for the APCSM Pet of the Week. We have some pets that are looking for their forever homes. Let's take a look. The APCSM has plenty of friendly, lovable guinea pigs waiting to find their forever home. Each guinea pig is unique, but if one thing's for sure, they sure do love their veggies. If you're thinking about adopting a guinea pig, fill out a small pet animal adoption application on apcsm.org. This big guy is Brady. Brady is a 5-year-old black lab mix. He's fun, excitable, and a very happy boy. He's neutered, vaccinated, microchipped, and he's ready to go. He's house-trained and clearly loves his toys and bones. Brady is not a fan of other animals and needs a home without other dogs or cats. Brady would really love to have a forever family of his own, as he spent almost a year of his life in different shelters. Since coming to the shelter, Brady has lost about 15 pounds through diet and exercise. If you are looking for a loyal and loving best friend, look no further than Brady. To learn more about Brady, please fill out a dog adoption application on apcsm.org.
Your 7-day forecast, still to come.
And OA Sports are still in the playoff hunt. You're watching Easton News.
Hi, I'm Ron Van Dam. I've been in radio for 3 decades now and have been doing a daily podcast-style show for a few years. But once a week, I come to the ECAT studio where they give me wine and cheese. Hey, welcome to the program. How are you? Good to be with you. Hey, you're looking good today. Thanks for being here. Make yourself comfortable. This won't take too long. It'll be a little bit painful for you, but in the long run, it's important for you to go through this. And I do a TV version of the podcast. I talk about what's going on in the world and in the area and give my opinions on things. That's both something to look forward to and also a warning. So tune in to see me move my mouth while I talk. Who knows? We might have something in common. Probably not, but you never know. Catch my show here, The Ron Van Dam Show, right here on ECAT.
It's The Ron Van Dam Show. Hold on tight, things can get a bit weird, if you like that sort of thing.
Hi, I'm Jen from Fantasy Crafts. Turn your average household items into fun for the whole family. Let your imagination run wild. It was my decision. You be quiet over there. Fantasy Crafts playing Monday at 3 p.m., Wednesday at 1 p.m., only at ECAT.
Okay, everybody, it's time for your 7-day weather forecast.
This is your ECAT weekly weather forecast. This weekend we have rain coming in. It's a washout in the morning, but things start to dry up in the evening. The rest of the weekend is partly cloudy and the clouds stay with us at the beginning of the week. Temps stay high in the 40s for most of the week. We do get another day of rain midweek with temps going over 50, then it's clouds and sun. I'm Jack Ryan, and this has been your ECAT weekly weather forecast.
The Easton Charitable Trust puts on the annual Easton Festival of Trees to raise funds for nonprofit organizations in the area. They are holding the tradition again this year and will be held at Easton Country Club, which several events ECAT will be there to cover and stream live.
They will have a few music events like the Generations Music Group on December 1st from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. This is a family music trio that performs a wide variety of songs. On December 2nd, Easton resident Karina Melodies, a 15-year-old musical and visual artist, performs at the Festival of Trees. And on December 9th and 10th, the Victorian Carolers come back and perform from 12 to 4. They will sing favorite holiday songs throughout the building while you visit the Festival of Trees.
Besides music, the Festival of Trees will also hold a few workshops. On November 28th, Paint, Rust, and Pixie Dust will help you make festive wooden door tags. This workshop is from 6:30 to 9:30 and the cost is $70. On December 4th and 5th, Rosemary Fresh will be holding a charcuterie board workshop, learning how to make the right holiday treats for your guests to enjoy. This workshop runs from 6:30 to 9:30 and costs $120 to enter. The last workshop is a gingerbread house making workshop with White Bakery on Wednesday, December 6th. Learn from cake decorators to who your guests are when they come over this holiday season. This workshop is from 6:30 to 9 p.m. and costs $80 to enter. To reserve your spot for any of the workshops, go to eastonfestivalofTrees.org.
They also have special events for the kids on December 2nd from 12 to 4. They will have holiday hay rides for $10. Join a festive hay ride through the Easton Country Club grounds and be entertained by singing and your favorite Christmas carols. Also on December 2nd is Kids Day from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. for $15. The kids join workshops inside and outside with multiple crafts, games, prizes, and maybe even get to see Old St. Nick.
Get your last-minute Christmas card photo sessions with photographer Eric Lothrop, who specializes in natural light. He will be attending on Sunday, December 3rd from 10 a.m. till 11:15 a.m. and Saturday, December 9th from 10 till 11:15 a.m. as well. Eric will capture you in front of the Country Club's festive decorated fireplace. Sessions are 15 minutes for maximum of 7 people. To sign up for Eric, go to the eastonfestivalofTrees.org website. Under the Attractions and Workshop tab, click on Special Events. You'll find it there.
Don't forget to go to eastonfestivalofTrees.org to find all the information of events, times that they are open, and to purchase tickets to see the trees and the events. The Easton Country Club is located at 265 Purchase Street in Easton, Mass., and the first day of the trees will be on Saturday, November 25th. Keep an eye out for ECAT, and we will be there to broadcast the events, but also to say hi and get on your local community station.
All right, it's time for your OA Sports Recap. Hello and welcome to your weekly OA Sports Recap. The MIAA tournament is in full swing, so let's see how the Tigers fared. On Thursday, the OA football team took on Martha's Vineyard in their last game before Thanksgiving, and it was not a playoff game, but they were victorious, 20-14 the final score. Pat DeLowry threw for 2 touchdowns, one to Andrew Whiteside and the other to Harold Smith. Smith was then able to break off a 33-yard touchdown run of his own. It was a win that certainly will help the Tigers in looking ahead to next season. On Saturday, the volleyball team got back into action in the state quarterfinals as the number 8 Tigers traveled to face number 1 Westboro. Unfortunately, Olive Ames could not pull off the upset as they were swept 3-0. They had an unbelievable year though, and saying goodbye to our seniors Rachel Fleischman, Claire O'Rourke, and Sarah Hilliard will be difficult, but OA should have some key players returning next year, such as Addison Smock and Claire Cavolius. Then on Tuesday, the number 6 ranked Oliver Ames boys soccer team took on number 7 Melrose at Xaverian Brothers High School in the MIAA Division II state semifinal match. It was a back and forth first half as the two teams worked through the feeling out process. The Tigers had a great chance to get on the board, but Melrose was able to flip the momentum, and their senior was able to put the first goal of the game past Drew Hall, giving Melrose the 1-0 lead at halftime. Tigers head coach John Barada had to adjust, and that he did. The boys came out with a different tenacity in the second half, and it was only a matter of time until they put one in. When Joey Carney finally did that and tied the game in the 57th minute, the play was everything but traditional. Carney ripped a shot into the top right corner from way downtown, and at that point, the momentum of the game had changed completely. The game stayed knotted at 1 into the first overtime period, and it ended up being Craig Churchill who scored the golden goal to send his team to the state finals, replicating his brother Luke's feat from just 1 year ago. This goal sent the OA faithful into pandemonium as they celebrated the win. The Tigers will travel to Manning Field in Lynn to play a strong number 5 Wakefield Memorial team for a second consecutive state title. Make sure to tune into Easton Community Access Television on Saturday at 3 p.m. for all the coverage. Until then, this has been your weekly OA Sports Recap. Go Tigers.
What an exciting game. Goals by Craig Churchill and Joey Carney. And from Javon from Melrose. Their season comes to an end. Great run by them into the Final Four, and Oliver Ames will move on to try to repeat their last season's victory of Division II. Thank you for joining us on Easton Community Access, and hopefully we can bring you the final this Saturday.
Thank you for watching. This has been Joe Taft, and what is the Grinch's least favorite band?
And I'm Jack Ryan, The Who. This has been Easton News.